Let's go. Hey! Jennifer. Welcome. Have a seat. Let's go. Fabulous. You're good. Do you want to give me your phone? All right. Let's do it.
Jennifer Daly, welcome out to the Founders Lounge podcast. Do that one more time.
One more time. Let's go. Hey.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You want to go and start it off?
Let's get started. Hey, welcome, Jennifer, and thank you for
so
coming.
much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
Beautiful.
This is going to be an awesome podcast because this is we're doing something completely different. And we're going to get started, and we're going to get started by introducing ourselves and what we do, who we are. Go ahead and get started, Brent.
All right. So I'm Brent Tinsley, the Founders Lounge co-host here with Alex, and we're at my studio here in Grapevine, Headshot Professional. We take care of corporate planning, businesses, things like that. Not planning, but corporate branding. And also now a lot of pageant world. Seems like we got a couple big winners this last weekend.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, so we'll get into that. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Alex Palma, owner and founder of Yo Leonard. And if you're not automating, you're not dominating. And I build custom CRMs. Let's go.
Oh, I'm Jennifer Daly, CEO of Fierce Angels Fashion, and I'm also a certified life coach and author and speaker. All the things, mom, all the things.
Wow.
Former pageant queen.
Okay.
Once a pageant queen, always a pageant queen.
Yes,
There you go.
for sure.
There you go. Well, let's get right into it. So let's talk about Fierce Angels. We were talking a little bit earlier. You started it about 2 years ago?
2 years ago, February, we celebrated 2 years.
E-commerce
Yes.
store.
Yes, so hard.
Okay.
Are you doing pop-ups?
I am. When I can, I'm doing pop-ups, yes. It's a cool way to get out and meet people and for them to see the product, because online it's, this is beautiful, but if they can't see themselves in it, if they can't feel it, then it's a little harder of a sell. So I try the pop-ups, but it's just getting out there and finding the other stores to partner with is what I've been trying to do.
Do you have boutiques that are picking up the line and being able to hold some inventory?
No, so it's all through me. So I am the
all
boutique.
direct sales?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Okay,
all through
respect.
Me. Yes.
It's not easy.
It is so
It's not easy. So did you kind of build this on your own? Did you hire a web developer? How did it?
I did. So that's the thing I really had to learn, is that if I wanted to do this, I'm the one that has to make it happen. And
Yeah.
I'm not a web developer. I'm not a marketer, all the things, right? But I've had to outsource that a little bit. Yes, I got someone to design the website. And I think something that's really different about my story is I didn't go out and try to find an investor or anything. I committed to my girls, we're not going to be in debt for this.
Yeah.
So I'm a
Let's go.
coach. And every piece that you see on the website represents a client that hired me as their coach. And so I'm just kind of turning that coaching money into Fierce Angels and just keep it going like that.
So I know a lot of your base, but for people that don't know you, you're really into empowerment and people and growth. Not only as a life coach, but through what you represent in pageant world, your daughters. I see you already embodying that at a very young age. I definitely want to hit on some of that as well. But for the clothing line, how do you bring that into the pieces, into the current market and everything else? How do you stand out with that?
There's really a passion in my heart to see women really have their reclaim their confidence is the best way I can put it.
Okay.
Because when I was a young mom with young kids, I got very consumed in that world, and I realized that was teaching them that the world revolved around them, which is really dangerous, right, to teach kids. So when I started getting goals for myself and I started taking care of myself again, they noticed. And then I realized I'm teaching them how to take care of themselves, and that goals are important, and that I'm still a woman, I'm still a girl, I still have these dreams and hopes, and my life didn't just suck into momhood, and that was, the end of me. And so it really inspired them to take care of them and have goals and everything like that. And so I love seeing women put on these dresses and go, all right, let's go. Because every woman, every person, if we will operate in our skills and our talents, if we will operate in what we're called to do, we genuinely will make this world a better place. You talked about pageantry. My platform was unity and community. It's about bringing people together. And so I'm really passionate about that. And now through Fierce Angels Fashion, I can do it with clothing. I can do it with a little sparkle.
Now, was this always a plan, or did you just kind of just fall into the?
Oh, I fell into it.
Yeah.
I was doing pageants. Women would always comment on what I'm wearing, and and so it gave me an idea to really curate a closet for these women that just could go, okay, I've got appearances, I've got pageant orientation or whatever. And so the idea was to put all of these cool, unique pieces in one place. So we say that we're statement dresses, and we help women stand up, stand out, and stand for good.
Wow. Okay.
And you feel like it's more geared towards the pageant industry, or it could be for executives or anybody that's doing kind of public appearances?
It's really for anybody needing special occasion dresses. Every piece that we have is a standout piece. It's very unique. It's sparkly. It's not. I did a reel recently that I thought was kind of funny. Yeah. That I was like pumping gas in my sequin gown, and I was, at the grocery store. Yeah, exactly. Because I want to tell women, like, you are the occasion. Like, don't wait for something. Don't wait for the invite. Like, it'll come. Like, have the dress. And so I just love that idea of women, like, just wear it wherever you want to go, because you are a star, and you have arrived in your dress.
Well, I feel like that's something we know as kids natively that we don't think about. Like my kids, like we have all of these Halloween. We have 3 boys that are 15 down to 5 years old, and
oh, wow.
They wear Halloween costumes all the time. They want to wear them to school. Yeah. And my wife will be like, let's wait for like at least pajama day.
Right.
Like, no, I just want to be Batman today.
Yeah. Go for it. Be you.
And if she's a flight attendant, so if she's gone, sometimes they end up going to school in a costume because I'm like, whatever, man, let's go. Whatever, just get dressed. We got to leave.
I'm just trying to get Alex out of his Sonic the Hedgehog pajamas, man.
Hey, we just got some new ones for Levi. He's 6 years old and he just got a fresh pair,
Sonic
bigger.
The Hedgehog.
Yeah. He'd already outgrown a pair, so he just got a bigger pair. So I don't know if it's happening anytime.
I ran across a Facebook memory recently, and it was my daughter, and it was in the summer, and she's wearing like a Halloween shirt with like Christmas pants, and I was like, okay, clearly I need to do laundry because we have reached the bottom of the closet.
Got it. And so for Fierce Angels, what's the goal? I mean, you started this about 2 years ago, and how did you get your first line? How did you get the first? Did you design a lot of the clothing? Did you work with some designers? How did that happen?
So it was really over time of me looking and sourcing and finding these pieces that I wanted to bring together. And it's hard because everybody, when I go to the Dallas market or something, there's great items out there, but they're not quite Fierce Angels. Yeah. I mean, it's really hard trying to source all of these and make it into a store. But slowly over time, we have 67 pieces.
Wow.
Oh, 6, 7. Wow. Sorry, that was from my middle school daughter. 6, 7, y'all know? Okay. Man, tough crowd.
Tough crowd here.
Yeah. No, and so you said something pretty interesting a little bit earlier. A lot of the models are not just any type of models. This is like really cool. Can you explain a little bit more what you told me?
Yes. So any woman sizes extra small to 3X can apply on our website to be a model. And one of the requirements is that you're doing something good in your community, because we are about women standing up, standing out, and standing for good in what they do. And so I want women that are real, that have real curves, that are on our website. And a lot of the pieces, when the women model, they get a say in the name of the outfit, which I love.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So a lot of them have dresses named after them. And then on the website, it'll have, the Zoe dress, and it'll say like what she's done and who she is. And so
so it's really a much more of an impact in the community.
Yes.
Of what you're talking about bringing in all
If
together.
I can give my wife a dress, it'll be called the Firecracker.
There you go. Yeah. Bring it on. I love red dresses. Let's go.
Awesome. And so you've been doing this for 2 years, and is this more for cocktail dresses? Is it more for night out? What is it? Is it more casual?
No, it's all glam dresses.
Glam.
So
Love
this
it.
is a jumpsuit. I have jumpsuits also. So this is a statement piece. And we have a lot of cocktail dresses.
Can somebody get this on your site?
Yes,
Okay,
they
cool.
can. Limited though. There's not many left.
Oh, let's go. There you go.
You've been warmed. But yeah, so a lot of cocktail dresses, but we try to do different lengths as well. I have some separates. I have this all sequin blazer, like short set suit.
So you can layer it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So, and I've experimented. I tried a couple of evening gowns just to give women that were looking for something that wasn't designer a different option. They're priced really well. I mean, I have items from like $44 to $130.
Wow.
Like, they're really affordable.
So it's pretty reasonable pricing.
I think so.
Have you found someone? I see these aren't total custom pieces then.
Correct.
But you found sources to be able to have these in your
Yes.
collection. Okay.
Yes.
Really nice. And then I want to connect you with a couple other people that are doing this in different sectors, not in the pageant world,
Yeah.
but they've also doing their own boutique line. Some of it is custom, some of it's mixed.
Yes.
I'm not into designing clothes at all, but I happen to know a few people who do it.
Yeah.
So I'll put you in touch
Didn't you
with
used to
a
model
few.
for Armani or something back in the day?
Yeah, but I didn't design stuff. I
Okay.
just wore it. It's different. You just wear the clothes.
That's
It's a
true.
little
That's
easier.
true. And so, what disciplines and habits did you learn in order to be able to get this business from literally from the ground and up to a website into actually selling product?
It took me a couple of years, honestly,
Yeah.
to write it all out and understand. And I really had to lead with my why. Why do I want to do this? And the heart behind the brand, which we've talked about a little bit. It's also very inspiring as a mom to see my daughters learning from me. There are times I fail. There are times that I try things and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know, but they're with me. They're rooting for me. They're watching me, you know, how to do this. And so that it's really been a family project. My daughter, actually, when I started this 2 years ago, had just finished modeling school. And so I was like, what a perfect time, because she helped everybody with our poses and she's really helped a lot of way. And the dresses look great on her. I mean, I don't know. I'm 5'5", but she's 5'8", and she
Oh,
just
wow,
like
okay.
everything looks great on her.
Oh wow! Oh wow! And how you got two kids?
I do,
Two,
yeah.
Okay, two girls.
Two
And
girls.
two
Zoe
two
is
girls.
15 and Lexi is amazing. She is 12.
Got it. That's fantastic. And so, are they helping you with the business right now?
They
do.
are.
Okay.
Yes. They
This
got
is-
official titles and everything.
Really?
What are their titles?
Oh, here
yeah.
we go.
Zoe is director of marketing
There
and
you
social
go.
media, and Lexi is
You got her
director.
LinkedIn, mother,
Right. Working on that.
Middle age mother monitored, or the
Yeah. But my 12-year-old is director of sales officially. She's my very outgoing, like, we'll talk to everybody little girl.
director
Yeah.
of selling. Awesome.
How do you stay sharp and competitive in such a fast market, especially? I mean, there's a lot of clothing brands out there, and I know it's like you're trying to fit in. And what makes your pieces a little bit different?
Because I think that we're really different with our why and what we're doing for women. I'm really working on, let's bring the confidence back for women that have been at home with kids for years, and their kids are getting a little bit older, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can go out. Like, I can go do something for myself. And I want them to go, I'm going
Oh, my wife's
to.
gonna love you.
I want them to be like, I'm going to put this dress on and I'm going out to dinner. I don't care if it's with myself or I'm taken out to dinner, but I'm going to go, do something for myself.
Yeah.
And so that's really my heart behind it. I want to see women like just spark again and wear the sparkle. So, yeah.
Do you feel like part of the pageant experience inspired this?
Oh, for sure.
Or is this something you were already kind of feeling before?
No. It totally came out of pageantry world for
This
me.
is something I've seen, especially in the Mrs. division. People have a family, and a lot of that's kind of balancing family life and pageant life. I don't know how much you know about the pageant world, but from an outsider, I don't know. I think we should get in that for a second, because I think there's so many misconceptions about what pageants are.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I used to judge I lived in Florida. I lived in Miami Beach for a long time, and I used to judge pageants for a few different associations. But as someone who never experienced it before, I got asked to do it, and I was like,
Dude, it looks like a lot of work.
well, I was
It
like,
is.
I was like,
But it's
sure, I guess
good.
I'll do it. Why not? So I get in there, and then what was the most impressive thing to me is to see over time the development, public speaking, awareness of your. I mean, we have to say, I understand we're all types and everything else, but to be healthy and fit,
Yep.
Yeah.
all types are welcome. But we always can improve a little bit. I don't know how to say it in a PC way, but
Yeah.
you can kind of have a PC way of saying that.
Yeah.
But you could see people improve their ability to even just have composure, to walk, to handle. It could be it depends on how you do it, a Q&A on stage or a panel. Like there's really not an equivalent for men though. I was thinking about this weekend. I was judging a big pageant this weekend, and there's no equivalent for men for this. I mean, everyone's going to do the Toastmasters sort of, but to truly go out there and to have so many different disciplines to grow in pageantry is something unique to women that I don't think, I mean, I understand there are a couple of men pageants, but not really. I mean, it's,
Right.
it's not the same. We don't really have a
Yeah.
thing to develop as a man for public
Yeah.
speaking, your appearance, like your confidence and things. And I think that was something I heard from a few people from the Mrs. Division is like, this is some time for me my kids are old enough. I want to celebrate this. I wanted to do this when I was younger. My family didn't have the money, and now I'm doing this for myself.
Yeah.
So it's a
Yeah.
very, and it's not in a selfish way. It's more in
It's empowering.
It's more of an empowering, growing, which is unique, And I don't know. There's a lot of things that I think for people, if they don't understand that, they may have a misconception. But it's such an
Right.
empowering. It's not like you're being judged in a beauty contest. You're truly, and the sisterhood and the camaraderie, the community.
Oh, the
there's so
sisterhood.
many levels. It's pretty amazing. I don't know. I wish there
I
was
think
something
I've
like this
seen
for
too many
men.
movies. I don't know, but
I know, like I think Toddlers and Tiaras gave us a really bad rap, and
Yeah.
I definitely have had to explain pageantry for people. And I think it's important to know that as a woman, if you're going to enter a pageant, like you decide which one you're going to.
Yeah.
There's a million systems out there, and my daughters and I have always done ones that are very rooted in community service and your platform. Like, what are you going to do with your title? What are you already doing for your community? And I think that is so important. Is we're not just here to be consumers in life, but to give our skills and our talents, give to others, help one another. We're supposed to be part of community and do life together. So you mentioned the sisterhood. That has been huge for me. There's been so many opportunities for me just through pageantry and the women I've been connected with. Women that are goal getters are doing pageants and have a lot of different ways to help people. And so I love promoting that through Fierce Angels.
Yeah, that is amazing.
this is a pretty cool thing. We were talking here a little bit ago about Teen Impact Magazine, and that's your daughter's gig. Can you go more into that?
Yes. So as a 15-year-old, it's hard to find a job because she's an awesome athlete. She's a cheerleader. She's a volleyball player. And she has a boyfriend who that's part of her, a lot of her time. Right
so
now
that's
at
you
age 15.
driving her all over the place. Volleyball.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. And so she needs a way to be able to make some money. She's, realized the value of like having a little extra change to go, oh, I want that sweatshirt or whatever. And so we were talking about it. She's already a published author at age 15, hit #1 on Amazon back in
What?
December. Actually,
You gotta
if you
send
don't
us a
mind,
link so
I'm
we
going
can
to
post in a description. Yeah.
go down that road a
Yeah,
little bit.
go for it.
So as a parent, during the summer, it's
Yeah.
really hard with your kiddos to keep them away from screens, whether it's phone, tablets, TV, whatever. So I came up with this list of 20 items that they had to do before they could have any screen time. And one of them was creative writing for 20 minutes. So she got to this point where she's like, well, if I'm going to have to do this, then I better make it interesting. So she started a story, and 2 years and 40,000 words later, she had an amazing novel. And it's all fiction. And we shopped it around, got it published, and then it hit #1 on Amazon.
What?
So, yes, it's been pretty incredible. She's had some
Okay.
great interviews. And pageantry really helped her with her public speaking and being able to interview and all of those
Especially
great
you told
things.
me what you guys had some TV segments, or y'all had some features.
Yes. Fox, CW has
Yeah, but to be able to be
interviewed her.
on that, if you don't
Right.
have that experience, it can be even coming in here right now. It can be pretty intimidating.
Right, exactly. So
She's 15
she's
years old.
15.
My
Yeah, she
gosh.
actually was published at 14.
Guys, there's
She's
no
15
excuses.
now.
There's
I
no
know.
excuses.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go home and
so-
cry and feel like a loser now.
Yeah, me too, man.
I'm definitely
I didn't
behind.
even like
the
the
They
ball.
have a
magazine.
mom that's a goal coach. So I'm kind of like, let's go at home. What are you going to do today?
Yeah.
But no, we started Teen Impact Magazine because one, I wanted to show her how to build a business. And number two, I wanted her to have a platform that she could be great at, but help other teens. Like, she's showcasing amazing things that teens are doing around the world. And
Oh, wow.
so
Okay.
our last...
Is she doing public speaking as well? Is she doing coaching as well? I mean, she
She's
sounds
not
like
doing
she's
coaching
like,
yet.
she sounds like very wise for her age.
She really
Okay.
is. Y'all should have her on the show. What am I doing here? No.
Wow.
But,
Give
yeah,
them mom
but,
pointers. Let's go. Yeah.
But yeah, so that comes out, the first episode or the first book magazine came out in March, and it's every quarter. So we are preparing for the June one next.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
Okay.
teenimpactmagazine.com.
Okay.
Are you doing a print version or is digital
It's
release?
print
You're
and
doing print
Kindle.
and digital. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Kendall?
Yes.
Kendall? Yep. Okay,
Yes.
cool. And what's the goal for that?
To really, two reasons. One, to help promote teens that are doing awesome things out there, because there's a lot of them. And then two, make that child some money so she can save up and and not use all moms. No.
Yeah. Yeah, give mom some of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's incredible. Is her goal too is to continue on the path of like, publishing magazines and maybe becoming the next Cosmo magazine editor? I don't know. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think she's definitely more.
I watched a few chick flicks here and there.
She's less into like really like Cosmo or anything like that.
Yeah.
She's really grounded. She surprised me the other day. So I have an MBA, and she's like, I'm going to get an MBA. And I love that because it's like I'm doing things that like she wants to do also.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said actually that she wants to major in English and creative writing and go and be an author full time, but that she might dabble in some other business adventures too, kind of
cool.
like me.
That's
so I'm
cool.
like, all right, let's go.
That's great. That's awesome.
So let's go to second down, goal setting. So you specialize in coaching with goal setting.
Yes.
Like for an example, I have a 15-year-old. He plays competitive soccer. There's a ton of pressure. What are like 2 or 3 fundamental things someone could take away from this? Like tips to actually set goals. The January, whatever the New Year's resolutions, they're already kind of waned by now. Like, so it says March, spring cleaning. What are 3 things people can do to help really solidify and go after their goals?
Goals are just dreams and wishes unless you put action behind them, right?
There you go.
So first you have to know your purpose. I really believe in the plates being the capacity that you have, knowing the capacity, because in different seasons we can handle different amounts, right? The people that you're aligned with, they're either going to press that plate, that capacity down, or they're going to lift you up. So being in alignment before assignment is really important. And then purpose, making sure that your goals are aligned to what you believe that your purpose and your calling really is, and that you're not just kind of venturing off. So I think those 3 things, having those in place, and then from there it would be writing your goals down, and then having a goal coach like myself to be someone that can keep you accountable. Because if you're like, it's all in my head, it's going to stay right there. It's not going to go into action. And that's where you're really going to see your goals, is when you can actually take action.
It really is quite difficult to discipline yourself, especially at a young age, find personal discipline.
Yes.
But since mom is not only a mom, but also a coach, makes things a little bit,
Yes.
going to be on it, No, that's great. Let's go back to Fierce Angels. You built the website. You got some nice brands on there. You got some nice clothes on there. It looks amazing. What was it like selling your first deal?
Ooh, that was exciting.
Because I know it's a lot of work, and you're like, is this ever going to work? And you put so
Right.
much work into your website, and especially e-commerce, it's not easy to do.
Right.
And so what was it like that first sale?
I saw it on my phone. I was like, girls, someone likes our stuff. It was so exciting. Yeah, and I am on it. I'm wrapping it up right there. I mean, on the website it says, in most days, ships same day from Aubrey, Texas. I'm like, yes, you order, I will ship it out today.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm literally like wrapping it all. I package it in gold packaging. It's really, really pretty, because I want them to have that full experience, right? Like, this is Fierce Angels. We are hand doing all of this. Our family is so
Family owned, family operated.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, women empowering. Whole thing.
Let's go. Have you ever heard of Rent the Runaway?
Have I what?
You ever heard of Rent the Runaway?
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
that kind of reminds me of that story. They kind of just started out of their garage, and I mean, look how big it is, and I mean, but they just kept sticking with it. Now my wife loves it too.
yeah. But
That's awesome.
that's like one thing. Like, to rent it is great, but to own it is like a whole nother level.
It is.
Like, you can wear it over and over and make it look different with like a jacket. Makes it look different, and tennis shoes. I've been trying to do that in reels to show like the different ways you can wear the pieces, because women think, oh, that's just for like a gala, or that's just for a special event or occasion I won't go to. I'm like, no, girl, throw your Converse on, put the sequins on, and go to the store like you were the occasion.
Wow. Okay. And this is one of your pieces.
This is a crystal
cool.
jumpsuit.
Explain your piece.
It's really fun. It's all white. It's great for when you haven't tanned and you need to cover your legs.
This is the Jennifer. Is that what you?
Yeah.
The daily.
Yes.
Okay.
On the daily.
On the daily. Okay. Great. And this is for your kiddos. Now that they see mom doing this, is it inspiring your kids to, obviously the oldest one? What about the youngest one?
Oh, she's so fun.
Yeah.
Yes. So she has already written a book.
Wait, your youngest has written a book
she's
already?
Written a book. She's already on book 2 of her series about lions and this whole mystical world that she's built, which is really incredible. And she actually got on Canva and like designed all the different characters for it.
Really?
But she's been working on it for about a year. We're about to start shopping it to get it published. But yeah, she is also an author. But what's really cool, and y'all, you may have seen this in your kids too. Like some kids you have are completely opposite. Mine are very, very similar.
Yeah, my kids
so
are
opposite.
Yeah, opposite.
Yeah,
Okay.
Completely.
So my
Well,
two
we got all
girls-
boys. You have a boy and girl, but my boys are all
Yeah,
different. Yeah.
dude. I mean, my little girl, it torments my older kid, so it's like crazy.
Yeah. Well, my two are very, very similar.
Yeah.
And the oldest does something, and the younger, when she was younger, she did like everything big sis did, right? Well, now that she's in middle school, she's trying to kind of do her own lane, but she's finding out she's still really good at everything that Zoe's good at.
Yeah.
So it's been fun.
Because she's a good teacher. They follow the oldest.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but we all seem to have very similar like skills and abilities. And so it's been fun to see her try to venture out, but then come back to like, yeah, I am good at volleyball, and my sister's good at volleyball. I am good at cheer. I am good at, at writing. And so we're just like all three kind of doing all the same things.
Are you a good copywriter? Do you have good talent at writing naturally?
So I'm published also. And I've had a couple of books come out. So when I was
let's go to that.
Mrs. Texas and Mrs. USA, I had a book out called Zoe the Zebra Meets Lexi the Lion. Those are my girls' names.
Yeah.
And I used it to show that even though we are all so different, when we come together, we are stronger. There's unity and community when we come together. So I have that children's book, and I just had the joy of reading it all over the United States to students in schools. It was really fun in that season.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of upbringing? Did you grow up in Texas? Born and raised Texan?
I did. Born and raised Texan.
Here you
And
go.
I went to UT, like, hook 'em. So, yeah, true Texan.
That's amazing. Okay. And so let's kind of go more into the Fierce Angels, because that's really what I want to focus on. What is the overall goal? Where do you want to go next with that?
I want it to be full-time.
Really?
So
Let's go.
I work full-time outside of Fierce Angels
Yeah.
as I'm building it. It's just 2 years old. It's still, it's not funded by anything but me. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Self-funded.
trying to, right, exactly, build it up as I can. So the goal is to eventually be full-time. My girls working in it as well. My oldest wants to take it over if my younger doesn't take it over first. So, they want to always be a part of it as well. So, and really, I want it to be more than just a place that sells clothes.
Yeah.
It's about empowering women, helping women reclaim their confidence. That's the ultimate goal.
That's great.
And then you were going to continue on with your coaching business as well?
Yes, coaching,
Or
speaking.
be able to expand that and more
Yeah,
speaking?
so I'm the founder of cheeringonmoms.com. What's interesting is that, so I was a cheerleader, middle school, college professional. And so what I've really discovered about myself is that cheering was a part of me that just wants to encourage other people. And so cheering on moms is my foundation for speaking and writing and coaching. And so that has been a big part of my life and my story. I started about 5-6 years ago, that platform. So,
Oh, really?
Yes.
And so, do you want to go outside of that as well? Do you do like any business coaching as well or anything like that?
I have, yes,
Okay.
I have done. So I have an MBA, and I have been 19 years strong in the world of human resources. And I love.
I'm sure you got great stories.
I have some stories. But yeah, like I love building from the ground up companies that don't have HR and just coming in. And as a writer, I'm like, let me whip out those policies for you in that employee handbook.
Yeah.
So this has turned really fun, guys. I'm glad we can talk about policies.
Yeah, no, that's
now.
great. So for any of my clients that need of HR consultation services, we got
Yes.
Jennifer Daly.
Been doing
She
it for
can come
years.
in and set you up, get you rocking and rolling, put the handbook together. Is that what you do?
Employee handbooks and sequence.
Up
Yes,
to
all-
hiring, interview, and everything. The whole deal. The whole cheese.
whole
Okay.
deal. Yeah.
Awesome. So getting to know Brent, I've always wanted to go to fashion shows, and Brent's got me into some really cool fashion shows. Is the goal to eventually see Fierce Angel walk down the runway?
Absolutely. Actually, I'm partnering with a gentleman who's just started his own suit line recently, and we have a fashion show scheduled. It's a charity fashion show, which I'm so excited about because
Yeah?
I really have been wanting to do that
Guess
for
where we're going,
September.
Well, yeah. When is it?
It's in September.
In September?
Yeah.
Yeah, make
Yes.
sure we can share that too.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll make sure we can share the links for that.
So your line's going to be walking down the runway?
Yes.
Finally?
Yes.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, even the pageant system, they're wearing some of your pieces in their walk.
Yes.
So pageant, part of it is, well, it depends on the system, but there can be, there's always a gown portion for the most part. So you have gowns that are specific or that can be used for pageants?
I just have two right now
two,
that
okay.
I tested with to kind of see how they did. And I found that I'm more like in the appearance wear and cocktail.
A little shorter.
Yes,
Not so long and
exactly.
formal.
Yeah. So I did have someone that won this weekend. She wore our Fierce Angels. It's called the Just Dress. She wore this gorgeous white cocktail dress for their opening number, and
wow.
it looked fabulous on her. And then she ended up winning. I mean, I'm not going to say it was the dress, but I don't know. No,
Why not? It's a cool kick-ass dress. Let's go.
It is pretty cool.
Awesome. I don't got anything else. I mean, she blown me away. Jennifer Daly is amazing. I mean, you get a daily dose of Jennifer. She's great.
Your books, how many books do you have published right now?
3.
3?
Uh-huh.
And then these are, you can get some in hard paperback. Is it through Amazon?
Yes.
How's the distribution?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, like anywhere that books are sold. Yes.
So in Barnes & Noble, you
Yes.
got available. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's been one of the hardest moments in your career so far?
Oh, gonna hit me with that. Okay.
Yeah.
I
asked
think
you earlier. Just kidding.
Yeah, no. I think just when you try things and they fail and you know, sitting there going, okay, just waiting for an online order any day now, you know, and just there are lulls where I can go a while and nobody buys anything and you question yourself. Or, you know, you're like, okay, well, I guess I need to try something else. Or am I supposed to be doing this? I mean, those questions, you know, hit. And so for me, it's been important to hold on to the good things that I've seen from women when they put on the dress, when they have that aha moment, the opportunities I've given women to model, get lots of great content. We have once a year, we do big group photo shoots and it is so fun.
Yeah.
And so being able to support women in that way and through their pageant journey, it's all worth it.
Well, hey, I know kick butt photographer here.
Yeah.
The pageant world, what are 3 things you would suggest to people if they're considering either their daughters wanting to do a pageant or if they're considering doing a pageant themselves? What are a couple of things that you would hit on for that? Like,
definitely look at the system, figure out what you want from pageantry. If it's just a crown, you're not going to be very happy chasing after a metal shiny hat, to be honest. You know, look at what they're doing. Are they involved in the community? Do they make you do community service? Is that important to you? Do you want your daughter to volunteer and things like that? Because there's all different systems and they'll have different requirements. So know why you're getting into pageantry. And then don't go in with the thought of winning. I mean, yes, that is a goal, I think, for every girl. But go in more with, I'm going to get this awesome experience, have a positive mindset, think about all the cool new sisters that you're going to meet and the connections you're going to make, and just also hire a coach.
so you do pageant coaching as well?
Okay.
That's been the majority of my coaching.
Is it down to like
pageant.
clothing, hair, walking down?
Yeah,
the
their
deal?
platform development interview.
Even
I do a
talent?
lot of
Really? Wow,
a lot
okay.
of interview coaching because that's part of like HR, right? So I've done a ton of interview coaching. In the spring, I've had baseball players, I've had cheer girls, dance girls trying out for lieutenant, things like that, and then also pageantry.
And then
Wow.
for cheer, do you also coach for the professional cheer auditions at all? Not in that sector. Okay.
No, that's kind of I've kind of phased out of that. I stopped tumbling when I was 26, and I haven't really done much since with cheer.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the pageant. So it's interesting. So even the scoring, each system's going to be a little bit different on the scoring,
Yes.
how it's involved.
Yes.
But like just this weekend, coming out of judging a pageant for 2 days, walking. I feel like learning how to walk. And everybody has a different style they want to do, but I mean, people, if you're going to have shoes, you need to be able to make sure you wear heels and you know how to walk in them comfortably.
Yes.
And just having that composure, timing, having that experience. And it's not the same as like a New York Fashion Week runway thing. It's
Right.
It's
Totally
a different,
different.
completely different vibe. And the Q&A, handling those questions and the pressure in that moment,
I was able to work on a lot of my voice inflection and, being comfortable in front of an audience, doing theater after high school. I actually tore my ACL. And
community theater?
I did some community theater in Denver, yes. And I'll never forget my first show. It was kind of like a saloon style show. And I went in there and I just said, I'm going to just act really dumb and just be goofy and hopefully I get a part. And
So that
yeah,
was
the
acting?
director, yeah, it's just
Okay,
performing on theater.
Okay.
And then I ended up getting one of my very first roles as a lead character. And I told the director, like, do you know what you're doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. And so that actual theater director was harder than my football coach. Articulate.
Wow.
So he would just slam me. But if it wasn't for him and, stage fright and just public speaking and learning how to be able to communicate on stage, I wouldn't be able to communicate or even get my business to this point.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's some of the pageants have on-stage questions.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that terrify women the most, because you're like, I don't know what they're going to ask me, but man, how much can you grow through being forced to have a microphone and talk in front of people, and you can prepare for that. So I think that's one of the awesome things I would look for a pageant with that in mind.
Yeah, what we did this weekend, we had a panel where all four of us were asking questions, and then during the actual pageant portion, so it was just in a room, and then during the pageant they had another portion where they had a fishbowl, where they had also for the preteens.
Fishbowl, like just
so the
popping up little
preteen, they have a
questions.
they know the question ahead of time so they can start training, and then for
Was
the
this
team,
kind of like a mock?
No, this isn't a mock. This is the real deal.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so the preteen, a lot of times they don't, but they were like, no, they had feedback, said no, we wanted to start doing that, so they know the question for preteen. For teen, Miss and Mrs., they had a fishbowl, so they were drawing a question.
Anything. Yeah.
The host, the MC would ask twice.
Yeah.
And then they had to nail it, and then you would see the people that were starting strong, and then
They get,
what was I talking about?
They get a left hook.
That happens to me all the time. Even here,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be talking about like I have no idea what I was just talking about.
Answer
Like,
the question, all that goes through your mind.
yeah, and it's even more if you're in front of an audience and your family's there.
Yeah.
Like here it's just us talking. We don't even have a producer right now. But like when you have even this though, a lot of people, I don't think about it, but for cameras, a lot of people they
freeze.
Start.
Yes.
When I was
You're
first
natural. You've done this a couple times, haven't you?
We didn't get into the fact. So I'm a former radio DJ.
What?
Also,
Wait,
yes,
what? You have
yes.
a business, you're a mom, you're a DJ.
I turned the gain up. Hey, listen, Jennifer was like, I don't know. You might want to. I
I'm
don't really know much about
soft-spoken.
microphones. I'm so soft spoken. And then I had to turn the gain down because I was
She's
looking
got a concert.
I
She
was
also
like, hold
DJ.
on, let me pull the gain down a little bit. Like once you got going, I was
Yeah.
like, no, you're not soft spoken. Let me take the gain down.
Yeah.
Well, I naturally am, but yeah, put a microphone in front of me. I'm like, oh man, old times. I miss radio days. They were fun, but it wasn't
Really?
my full-time calling. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
What years were you doing the radio
Oh,
stuff?
we got to do that.
Oh, you don't have to say years then.
Yeah.
What? So what type of music or what type? Did you have a show or it was?
Yes. So I was in Abilene first when I was at Hardin-Simmons University for my first 2 years of college.
Yeah.
It was like a mixed kind of station. And then when I transferred to UT, then I started on air with CBS there, and it was part-time. And then outside of work, it was, or outside of college, it was, the first year was professional. But I was a DJ for The Beat in Austin, which is a hip hop station. And it was really challenging.
Did you drop a beat sometimes? Did you drop the mic?
Yes. Yes. I actually have some cassette and CD tapes of me on air that I play for my kids. And they're like, who are you? I'm like introducing Ludacris and everything. And they're like, Mom, who are you? Yeah, exactly.
Were you doing in the station? Y'all were doing interviews,
Yes.
up and coming artists, and then were you
Yes, all
doing
that.
live on location as well?
I was in
That's
the
when
clubs.
the music was good. That's when the rap was good.
We
It
do on
was-
location, and then you'd be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're live here. Come on out tonight."
Exactly. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But I could only do that for so long. And then I asked them to change me to their other format, which was Mix 94.7, which is much more suited for me. And so that was a lot of fun. But then I would see my friends, formats would flip and friends would be shipped off to Wisconsin or whatever. And I just knew long term for my life, that's not what I wanted. So that's when I went back to school and got an MBA and then just changed course.
Completely.
But I did really enjoy radio. It was a lot of fun.
But even HR, communication, I don't know. That's a pretty cool experience having that radio background.
Right. Yeah.
Voice inflection.
You're all
That's
about
what
the
you really-
inflection.
I'm all about voice inflection because if you don't have voice inflection, people don't believe it over the phone.
I don't know. I'm like
I
naturally
learned
very
my first
monotone,
sales.
so I don't
know,
know.
cold calling sales.
Right.
If you don't have good voice inflection, I don't believe it over the phone. But it's true, right?
Right. And it helped me with pageantry.
There you go.
And spokesmodels. I've won spokesmodels national titles before, just being able to speak on a stage. So it's all helped. It's all come together.
Yeah, well, speak with authority and confidence, and just
Right.
not looking for the word and thinking, or
Right.
even if you are, just not having that look on your face, like,
Yeah.
oh, what was I thinking?
During headlights.
okay to
yeah.
pause.
I'm just gonna sit here and just get into like a rhythm and keep. I'll remember
Right.
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have another question for you. Anybody that's interested in pageantry, what do you recommend? it's kind of it's a very broad question, but maybe you can help me here. What would you say is an easy talent to get into if you're just starting to get into the pageantry world in the game a little bit later?
So you're asking specifically about talent
The
portion,
talent,
right?
is there
Not all of them
Okay,
have a talent.
so
You
not
can
all
do a pageant
have
that
talent.
doesn't
Maybe I'm watching
require
too many
talent.
movies. Okay.
Yes.
Some of them
Okay.
do require talent, though, so it depends.
Yes. So to answer your question, so I was an executive director for the Miss America organization last year, which
Oh,
was a
wow.
really awesome experience. And
For the
they
state or
have-
national? You were
for state, for Miss
for
Texas.
Texas? Okay,
Yes.
really.
And so they have what's called a Her Story. And it's really amazing because these young women can write their own speeches and then just move audiences. So last year, Annette was our Miss Texas. She had a Her Story about her brother with special needs, and it is so impactful. And so I love that organization and specifically talent for the Her Story. And otherwise, it's like the sky's the limit, right? I've seen girls do magic shows, comedian acts. Of course, there's tons of dancing and singing,
Yeah.
and things like that. But I saw one girl do a science experiment, and she's talking about STEM and how women need to be in STEM while she's doing it. And I'm like, yes, sister, I love that. Like creative, out of the box. So I think it's finding your talent, but really it's fueled by your passion and
Yeah.
how you want to help others.
I think I'd do the glasses, like.
Sandra Bullock, like Miss Congeniality. Yeah, that's great.
And are you currently accepting clients for coaching?
Oh yeah. Yes.
And that's more towards pageant or
the
empowerment for
HR
women?
It is what they need. It's goal coaching. So
Goal
whether
coaching.
that's a pageant or an interview that they want to try to get or any other goal that they have, I just love empowering women and helping them create an action plan.
Okay.
And that they can find all of that on cheeringonmoms.com.
So cheeringonmoms.com.
Cheeringonmoms.com.
Do you also have more of a group coaching environment where
I
like a
don't
monthly
yet.
retainer or?
So I don't yet. I am working on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be announcing a virtual goals workshop pretty soon, and that will be group coaching.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you
excited.
can have the custom and then you have a group environment.
Yes.
Weekly
Yes.
calls and things.
Right.
That's a way
Yep.
to scale a little bit more. Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Cool. You're like a phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 kind of deal. How does that work?
Yeah, it's a work in progress, to be
Okay,
honest.
okay,
I've
okay.
done a lot of the one-on-ones because really the focus has been on Fierce Angels and getting that. That has been the number one. So the coaching has just been one-on-one so far
Yeah.
to kind of balance them out. But now I'm ready to scale the coaching a little bit.
There you
Since
go.
you're so heavy in the pageant, well, let me ask you real quick. So I've been considering for quite a while a confidence on camera workshop.
Oh, yeah.
So and then it'd probably be scaled 2 different ways because most of my stuff is corporate right now, but my background's more in fashion world. Doing confidence on camera, giving people tips and actual feedback live while you're doing like photographing for that. And then the pageant world, doing it in a setting where I might partner up with some hair and makeup people where you can go through and do hair and makeup tips. They get their hair and makeup, and then we can do, because a lot of times their budgets for like what we charge, it's a little bit too high. So if I did it more in a volume environment, do it with a workshop, they get a better price point. They can do hair and makeup, they can do pictures and a workshop at the same time. Do you think that's
Yeah.
something that would be accepted in the pageant world?
Absolutely. Yeah. If you have several different areas that's going to help them, grow and increase and their opportunity to win, then absolutely.
Yeah, and even this weekend, I seen stage presence and there's areas too that they need to hit on because there was a few
Yes.
people that were so great and they were just not hitting certain things.
Yeah. And I've judged,
And I'm like,
I've judged a
you
lot
can
of
do
pageants.
it. Come on, and it's
Really?
just like if they don't have any, it's like going into a bodybuilding show and not having any coaching. Like,
Right.
there's a certain etiquette, there's a certain thing, there's certain little things you need to do that.
Yes.
If you don't have any experience and you're just standing there, it just doesn't come across.
it's
It
daunting.
just doesn't present as well. So.
And yes, so I have also judged a lot of different pageants too. And the number one thing that helps a girl win is the confidence and belief in herself. When she walks out on the stage, you can tell, they're looking down or, if they don't have a lot of confidence or they're scared,
Yeah.
and as a judge, I'm looking like, do I want to place the crown on your head? Like, will you represent the system well? Someone that's not confident is not going to. Like, I I need the confidence in you to know that you're going to go out and represent this system well and this crown well and do your job. And so that's something I'm looking for as a judge. So the confidence
pro tips.
piece
Let's go.
is huge.
So beyond just goal setting, what are 2 things people can do to be more confident?
I think it's really knowing your purpose and understanding why you're doing what you're doing. Knowing yourself. Like, I speak this way. I have these types of relationships. This is how I operate. So it's first like confidence in yourself, and then confidence in your purpose of what I do externally. How do I help people? What is my life's calling? And I think that really grounds you to be able to be a solid foundation on your own, so that you can go out and represent yourself. Because you can't, just like a business, like you are your own business, right? And you can't speak about it confidently if you don't understand it and know how to sell it. So that's really
So to really
important
dig
as an
deep and
individual.
understand that foundation.
Yeah. Right.
And then
Right.
once you have that, you can go forward without an imposter syndrome, because you're not trying to pretend to be
Exactly.
something else. You're like, no, I know who I am. I know what I represent.
Exactly.
And I can come out there and just speak on it.
Yeah, when you are scared about who you are and you don't know what you have to offer, it's really hard to sell yourself, really hard to put yourself out there. So that's really important, is being grounded in knowing who you are and what you're here for.
Oh my goodness, like your resume is extensive. Wow, you're not only a coach, you're a mom. You built this amazing website. You're selling this clothing line. Can you give anyone tips in terms of self-reflection, in terms of building confidence? What are two or three good tips that you can give women out there that are maybe trying to win that interview or sound better on the phones, or maybe close that one deal? You know what I mean?
Right. So one of the things I really recommend is reading books because you really learn a lot. I mean, it's, whether that's audio for some people, I am huge into like self-help books and just making myself better. And one of the things that I love to do that kind of incorporates writing is like worksheets. And I know this is so fun, right? We're talking about worksheets. But no, like if you don't take what you learn and what you want to do, and if you don't write it down, then you're not going to make any progress on anything. So I say, like, speak it, write it down so you can say it, so you can see it and say it.
And now it's real
really
when you
important.
write it down. Exactly.
Exactly. It gets out of your head and on your pen. And
Are you into journaling as well, or
it's? Oh yeah.
Or even repetition, like really reiterating it, and really making it more tactile, like really.
Right, and I have to start every day with what I'm grateful for, because the mindset is everything. So I would say to those women, like, start writing down things you're grateful for. Start writing down things that you want. Start writing down your action plans, and create a positive mindset. I had a really tough situation last month that happened to me, circumstances that were really through like a challenging season. And one of the things I immediately did was write down 10 affirmations about myself. And I started speaking them every morning. And
I am.
Yes.
I feel great this morning. I'm
thankful
an amazing
for
mom. I'm thankful
for my health and my abilities, and I'm thankful for my home, and I'm and just different things like that. I was speaking some truths about myself, and that really helped me get in the right mindset to be able to tackle this life challenge that I had, and really completely turn it around in 30 days. So
wow.
And doing it from a perspective of gratitude.
Right.
Not just looking in the mirror saying, I love myself.
No, hey, wait, in the mirror, that's what, actually in my mirror, that's what I would tell my goals. Write down my goals with the Sharpie.
Yeah.
Not a Sharpie, but, dry
Do you feel like for men and women, it's a little bit different in how we operate in affirmations, or
it can be, I mean, not.
Or do you feel like biologically we're sort of similar, how we process information?
Yeah, affirmations, journaling, saying, gratitude, things like that. I think it's very similar. We can learn differently. Everybody can learn differently and process differently. But we can all write down, we can all speak what we're thankful for. I think that's really important to do.
And just having that habit. And you've instilled this in your daughters?
I'm trying. I mean,
is it easier? Well, is it easier in the morning or in the evening?
For me, in the morning, for sure.
Mornings.
I'm a morning person.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like 4:30 a.m. Let's go.
There you go.
I got to get the workout in because I want to feel good too. And so, So I mean, don't call me at 9:01. I'm in bed. No. Besides, early to rise, early to bed. But yeah.
Well, I feel like your priorities of things, because the day gets busy, things happen.
Yes.
Everything. I try to get everything I can get done before 11 a.m. Everything is important, and everything else is just bonus. It's extra.
Right.
That's how.
I say, like, as a coach and just for women, for everybody really, like if you will just write down the top 3 things you want to get done that day, that is one thing that will really help you just accomplish your goals that day. Like, what do I really need to get done today? And that's something I do every morning. I'm like, what? I actually write 5 things down. Like, what 5 things do I want to?
But you're an overachiever, so
There you go.
let's make it 3.
But that's really helped me move things forward.
I always print out of my printer. I print out like the top things I want. My obviously my top goals, right?
Yeah.
So like the cars I want, the house I want, and I also even do these. I put like a dad and his son. Want to be a good father.
Yes.
You know, even like my wife. Like, you know, I want to be a good husband. You know,
Right.
all those things. So I always put that on my wall when I.
Yeah. So like a vision board.
It's like 100% vision board that I see it every morning on my.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah.
And then we'll get some journaling going.
Get some journaling going.
Actually, I'm in the morning. I'm going to meet up with a church I go to. They have a men's group that's meeting at 6:30 in the morning, and they do it once a month. I've been out of town the last 2 months, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go and check it out in the morning. So it's like for women. I don't know. I feel like women have so much more support than men. You know, I don't
We
know.
don't.
For men, we don't have a ton. So it's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it. I'll let you know if it's good. I'll invite you for the next
Yeah.
one. Or if you want to go 6:30 in the morning, I'll get you.
Let's
an
go.
invite right now. I
Fly
don't know
out
if you
tomorrow,
want.
but-
You got to go to Colorado.
Yeah, I gotta
Never
go to
mind.
Colorado tomorrow.
So one more thing here. For the support for women, sisterhood, coming from pageantry or from coaching, where do you feel like is an area that we need more support in the current society?
Yeah.
You know,
You know, for a lot of women, a lot of specifically pageant women, they are tackling mental health. And so I think that being able to be authentic and show up and have a bad day if you're having a bad day and have that support of like, hey, just be you, having a bad day. My daughter called me out today and she was like, Mom, why are you walking around here with a frown on your face? And I was like, ooh. And I was like, it's time of the month. I'm kind of like, and she's like, fair enough, you know, but like, let's work on that. And I was like, okay, all right, you know. And so I think just being able to be authentic with each other and accept when we do have some down days
Stay away
and
from
some
social
hard
media.
things.
Just kidding.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the support for being authentic,
Yeah.
right? I mean, there's so much AI stuff, and there are pictures that I see that I'm like, I know that's AI, you know, that I just would love to see people more authentic. Actually, on the way here, I get a Facebook notification that someone's tagged me in something, and this guy that I don't know said, I made, check out this AI I made of Jennifer Daly. And he took a picture of me, and he made 3 videos where I'm like, and it is so real looking. I was like, oh my gosh,
But
that's
so
so
random.
scary.
You know this guy?
I don't know this guy, but he's really talented, and it's
so random.
harmless, and he's made some really cool things. But I think that we are living in an age where we're just not authentic with our feelings or our pictures and things like that. And so I think that support for each other, just being real and vulnerable, it would be awesome.
well, I feel like AI is going to force us to have to go back towards a baseline because things have got. I mean, even now, the retouching in Photoshop and all the crazy face tuning. Even if you look at the AI images, they're even so much more realistic looking than all this crazy filter that's going to force society to go back towards.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
being
think
real.
at least
I
on the image side, video a little bit. I don't know, but deep fakes, all these things, it's going to become a real challenge.
Yes.
But I think also
Yes.
though in-person stuff. You know, like one thing I really love about this is that we turn our phones off. We're sitting down.
We're having
Like we've never
conversation.
even had a long conversation before. So it's like
Uh-huh.
just to really sit down and people who are genuinely curious and talk. I love this. This is once a week. To me, this is almost like a therapy. Once a week, I get to
Yeah,
sit
it's
down
great.
just with someone and they share their story and we get to really talk. And I think that's what the appeal is for a lot of people who want to watch podcast or they just want to hear a real conversation.
Real conversations. Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, you'll see some of the podcasts that do the best. It's just genuinely curious people.
Yeah.
It's not an agenda. It's not propaganda. You're just sort of digging into it. You know.
Yeah, people are looking for real connection, real meaningful connection with humans. Like we're designed to have connection with one another. So I think things like this are really important. So thank you guys.
Of course. I had a recent conversation with my spouse, with my wife, about a week ago. We were just talking about like, you know, taking pictures on your camera. Like they're just not really authentic anymore. Back in the old days, it's just like we have a Polaroid.
Yeah.
And you can print it out and you can
I've
put
got
it on the
Fuji
wall.
film back here, man. We'll
Yeah,
crack it.
probably.
Yeah, the Insta.
Put it on your fridge. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It just felt more authentic back in those days.
It's a,
So
yeah, let's bring it back.
let's bring
Bring
Well,
back
I'll
the
I'll
Polaroid.
see if I have some film. I'll go grab one. We'll get one. I'll put it up here.
All right.
I'll get a couple pictures.
Well, Jennifer Daly, thank you so much.
Thank you
It's-
guys.
Yeah. No,
been
this
fun.
is amazing. Get a daily dose of Jennifer, and we'll go ahead and post the website, and you're gonna give me links to your daughter's magazine, right?
Yes,
And Amazon.
all the
Okay,
things.
cool. We'll put it on
Submissions,
the-
everything.
all
Yeah, we
that.
got a ton of links for this one. Perfect.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you, guys.
All righty.
Awesome. dude. Thank you.
Do we do one of these?
Yeah,
Let's
here,
go.
we
3,
just
2,
clap.
1. Boom.
Awesome.
Let me just see if I've got some film. I'll grab. We'll get it listed. We'll get a couple of instant pictures.
I was just joking, but
I have a Polaroid one too. I'll